Okay, so this should be my cubes order. Let's open it. So even though the box isn't that big, there are quite a few puzzles in here. I think there's about 15 or 16. They're all really small keychain puzzles. Right, so these are really tight inside the box, and all of these puzzles were ridiculously cheap. God, it's as though they're glued inside the box or something. It's really difficult trying to get them out. Right, at last that took about half an hour. Yeah, it's quite weird how they've packaged this. I've never seen stuff packaged like this before from Cubes. So we have 3 CB keychain puzzles, and we have 12 Youpin Kong Ming Locks, and I think all of these are keychain puzzles. There's no actual chains or strings on the puzzles, so the strings are probably inside somewhere. Alright, so let's look at the keychain puzzles first. So these are all made by a brand called CB. I don't really know what CB stands for. Yeah, it comes in that all familiar cheap Chinese packaging. No, it's a 3-set onion. Let's open it. So this is called the Penrose Cube, and it's basically a 3x3 shape mod. There's full-sized versions of these as well. And the keychain part has fallen off it. Let's see. Okay, so it just clips on like that. There you go. So let's zoom in. The chain is, it seems like nice quality. So I'll show you how this compares to a regular size 3x3. So this is, I'm pretty sure this is a Shangshao 3x3. So you've got yellow, blue and red, so those are all the colours on this. I've never solved a Penrose Cube before, but I'm guessing it's not going to be that difficult at all. I'm pretty sure it'll be very easy. Yeah, it moves okay. It does feel quite dry and a little bit catchy. But yeah, it's really not that bad at all. And I'll just have a look at the pieces out of curiosity, if I can get one out. So there's an edge and a corner. So yeah, if you want to get a bunch of puzzles, like quite a few puzzles for really cheap, and you don't want them to take up much room either, then you can't go wrong with getting these keychain puzzles and the Keychain Kong Ming Locks. So let's see how a checkerboard pattern looks on this. Sorry about the noise outside, but I could have waited till, you know, and do this video later on when the noise stops, but by then it might be dark outside, which would mean crappy lighting for the video. So there is the checkerboard pattern, and let's scramble this. Yeah, it's hard to make it look properly scrambled because there's only 3 colours on the puzzle. So there is a scrambled CB Penrose Cube keychain. So let's take a look at this one. So this is a Pyraminx keychain. These are really cool, I think. Not just the Pyraminx one, but all of them. Got a barrel one there as well, and I've got an Ivy Cube one as well. I got that one from Taobao because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So yeah, for some reason the keychains aren't already attached. So there you go. So it does have trivial tips, just like a regular Pyraminx. kind of a bit awkward doing this, you know, because of its size and because I'm sat behind a tripod. But yeah, it seems to turn totally fine. So yeah, let's scramble this. Now I think before this came out, the only way you could get a Keychain Pyraminx is to buy one of the old vintage ones. I'm not sure if they were that expensive or not, but yeah, there's a scrambled Keychain Pyraminx. So let's take a look at this one. So this is a barrel one. So this is another 3x3 shape mod. Alright, so here it is. So we've got yellow opposite orange, and we've got white, blue and green. Let's scramble this. Oh, actually, let's do a checkerboard pattern on it first, see how that looks. Yeah, turning these to complete the checkerboard pattern, I don't really think it's going to make any difference. And yeah, you've got no checkerboard pattern on the middle layer. But yeah, let's scramble this. So there is a scrambled barrel keychain 3x3. So it doesn't look that much different from the Penrose Cube actually when it's scrambled. Both look as though they could be the same puzzle, I suppose. So let's take a look at these Kong Ming Locks. So these are by a company called Youpin, which I've never heard before. Mini Cube. There's all of the Kong Ming Locks, there's 12 of them. JS, don't know what that means. To be clever children. Alright, so let's open this. So there's all of the bits of string to turn them into keychain puzzles. You can get a smaller pack of these. I think it's a pack of 8, and it seems that the keychains that you get with them are actual metal chains, you know, like these ones. So it's quite strange how the 8 pack has metal chains, whereas the 12 pack has these like bits of string. Well, you've got this in that's fell out of the box. So that shows you what's inside. I mean, there's not really much point in this, in having this in the box showing you what's inside, because when you open the box, you can see what's inside. So, well, in fact, even before you open the box, you can see what's inside because it's got a big window on it. So I'm not really sure what the point is in that. So yeah, it's quite interesting how, like, these are completely different puzzles from these ones, because these are twisty puzzles and these ones are take apart and put together puzzles, yet they all look like the same puzzles, if you know what I mean. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got this one, which looks like a pumpkin. Got this one which looks like a Rubik's snake which has been put into a ball. We've got a ball shaped one. Got that one which kind of looks like a fidget cube, the same kind of shape. Got a love heart there. That one. Barrel. Same shape as the Penrose Cube. That's a weird shaped one. Diamond. It's like a star. And then lastly we have that one which looks like I can't remember what it's called. It's a 3x3 shape mod. I think it's called a barrel 3x3 shape mod. Even though like it's got like straight sides and it's not really properly barrel shaped. So let's put one of these keychains onto one of the puzzles. So let's take one of these. We'll put it onto this barrel one. Okay, that's weird. I'm trying to pull the thing down to open it, but it won't open. Let's try another one. There we go. So let's try and let's see if I can take it apart. So I guess this part is like the key. So when you take this out, I should be able to take the rest of it apart. So yeah, these are fun puzzles, these Kong Ming Locks. Yeah, I can't get any more of that apart. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. So that was easy to find, the key. That was quite easy. Some are more easier than others. But yeah, I'll just give you a quick look at all of them again, more closer up this time. So you got this one, Penrose shape, diamond, Rubik's snake which has been made into a ball, weird shaped one, love art, ball, pumpkin, fidget cube shape, and that's all of them. Of course, that's kind of weird shaped one that I've just taken apart, and the barrel one that I've just taken apart. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I thought I'd just give you a quick update on the puzzles that I've unboxed. This Penrose Cube, it was more trickier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was actually going to be really easy, but it wasn't. And the reason why is because once it was scrambled, I couldn't remember exactly how it's supposed to look when it's solved. I could remember that some parts were curved and some parts like straight edges, but that was it. So because I couldn't remember exactly how it's supposed to look when it's solved, I didn't know exactly where a lot of the pieces were supposed to go. So that was quite tricky. The barrel, that was just like really easy. This is probably one of the most easiest 3x3 shape mods that there is. But I still found it fun though to solve, and the Pyraminx, I really enjoyed solving this. It just felt very satisfying to solve for some reason. So onto these Kong Ming Locks. So I've basically put put the keychains onto each one of them, and these are the two that I took apart. Now I was thinking, okay, I wouldn't mind trying to put these two back together, but it's going to be really difficult because the pieces are all mixed up. It's like with a lot of the pieces, it's not going to be that obvious which Kong Ming lock that they belong to. And then I noticed something on one of them. Let's see, I think it was this one actually. So I saw this symbol on it. I thought that looks just like the shape of the puzzle when it's assembled, and so I thought, okay, so let's have a look at a piece that, you know, which obviously belongs to the barrel. Let's see, like this one, I can tell it belongs to the barrel because it's got these ridges on it, and I thought, will that have like a barrel shape on it? And it does. You can see a barrel shape there. So that's a really good idea, to stamp the shape of the puzzle on the pieces that belong to that puzzle, because then it's like if you've taken apart loads of them and all the pieces have got mixed up, it's easy to know which piece belongs to which Kong Ming lock, because the shape of that puzzle is stamped onto the pieces. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.